Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Vampyr. So, I did a tiny bit of nosying around again, and basically, I killed a couple of enemies here, found a lore note here that unlocked a hint with the two sisters at the shelter, talked through that. Nothing super major. Basically, well, I mean, the other sister seems to Where are we again? There. Like these two sisters, so like their mother died at some point, and Lottie sort of blames Giselle because Giselle was so I don't know, so full of vices and so on, and didn't like that her conduct sort of led into her mother stressing and or something. It was a little odd. So yeah, I encouraged them to talk to each other, but that probably won't go anywhere. So there's that. I didn't start the recording then and there, basically because I didn't want to subject you to me running all the way back into this area again from there. Because my thought was to grind a couple of kills, and then I found a hint, and I was like, ah, sure. And then I realized, well, there's one more side quest I haven't done, but that I obviously should absolutely record, because that's really, like, side quests important, right? So, than that. I noticed that there's a headache with Louis Teasdale, or Louise Teasdale, but I have no idea where she went after, like, I don't think she's, like, is she already at a place where I can treat her headache, or no? And I have no idea where this lady is, or where this dude is, but I hope I will eventually reach a thing with that. What else? What else? What else? Right. So here we are looking for the second part of our father's testament. That's the, main gist of what we are doing here today. And basically, in the map here, we are like in this. God, the cursor sucks. I can't move the cursor into where I am because it zeroes into the center of the side questing. The cursor's so bad. Okay, so where you see my red dot, there we are. And in here is a tiny corner that has like a lantern in it. It's hard to see, but it's there. And this box hopefully yes, Aubrey Reed's second letter. Reed Mansion, 4th of April 1908. My dear son, this is my second letter for you. If you find this one, it means you'll probably have shown the first part to your sister Mary and to my dear Emmeline. I think it's a good thing you don't keep to yourself what you discover, but I leave that for you to decide. Do you remember our long walks in this park? Your mother taught you your alphabet under these trees. I hid so many wonderful treasures for you and Mary in this park. You were both so clever, so brilliant. I've always known you'd both become great people. I've always been proud of you. I was never able to conceal my pride when I was asked what you wanted to be. He'll be whatever he wants. Your mother was convinced you would be a great an artist like her. Even the testament is full of grammar errors. Come on. You always liked to read and write. I still keep your very first poem, like I keep Mary's first drawing. When you chose to follow medical studies, your mother was sagacious enough to cover her trepidations and her worries. Me, I was happy you did not become a dull banker like me. When you told us you wanted to pursue a career. Fuck. Come on! You... Oh, I can't let this go. The writing is so goddamn... Like, just... It's not even just bad. It's simply put, like, just... unprofessional, just not good enough to. Oh God, You chose to pursue a carrier in... Oh, God, no. Come on. It's... I mean, do I even need to... Career... Like, career and carrier. Oh... Oh, no, that hurts. Oh, man. I've seen some really bad, grammatical errors in this one. That's up there of being the worst one. Like it's a bit of a different error than missing two words in a sentence back to back. Like that's also really terrible, but holy like it's just it's simply just unqualified. It's just like you don't get to write anymore. What happened here? Pursue a career in medicine to improve life for all, without consideration of wealth. I knew we, as your parents, had taught you the most important lesson of all, to respect each and every soul for what they are, not what they have. If you want to know more, all you have to do is to remember which hospital you chose to apply for your first internship.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke. That was so long ago.
And I had also forgotten that my dad apparently cannot write. Jesus Christ. Career in... How do you... Okay, so yeah, Pembroke Hospital somewhere. I didn't check where it is, so we're just gonna have to look. On the way there possibly is some fighting though, because I haven't cleared the way straight up east from West End, so we'll see how it goes. And basically, after we've solved this side quest, I might actually just consider taking another leveling up sleep, just because we need to. And hopefully during that time, Louise will have moved into wherever she walks around. And we can then just cure her. Cure anyone else who's become ill in between, and so on. So okie dokie. I thought they would be fighting in the park, but apparently that's not where that sound came from. Okay. For a hot second, I thought the body glowed as a looting thing, but apparently no. Okay. Cool beans. Okie dokie, let's see. Did I see a glow? No. I mean, I have done this trash can before, surely, but yeah. Okay. Oh! Hi! So which one of you is the... I see. Cool. Hi. Let's have a word. There you are. That's 15 or 20 because it was a 20. Because oftentimes the conflict enemies, not all of them do give XP, but the big beast was apparently rough enough to be a thing we needed to actually do some damage to. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so which ones of these are the... Okay, these are the people who are... So this could be just a 10 XP, but I'll take it, you know. 15. Oh, good. Good. Cool. You know, since we saw the enemies, might as well do that quick fight. These are not, like, super high-level ones. Might as well take the XP from them. Why not? It's on the way. Same for this one, really. Why not? I'm expecting like 22, 24, 17, 23, yeah. Yeah. That's probably just 5, but, you know, it's not... Oh, it's still 10. Cool, because in many, many occasions when there's a conflict fight, the other party is supposed to lose and the other is supposed to win, which leads into the other party dying in one hit from me, even though they don't die from each other that quickly. And then the one hit kill, the enemies that die in one hit don't give XP. It has nothing to do with like its level. It's just like that they're scripted to die in the scene. But those conflicts, for some reason, were you know, normal enemies, which I'll take. That's an extra plus 10 or something XP total from those. I'll super accept that. Okay, does anyone know where there might be a box that I can loot? Like, the hospital is pretty big, you know. Oh, and I think I got like a give us a minute. I think I got like a weird blood sample, which I don't have no idea if it's analyzable. It was at the I was fighting enemies in like here, and I think someone just dropped it, and I was like, wait, what? I almost forgot. Give us a second. Also, surely it's not in my office, right? That would be weird. Do I need to... I do! There's even 2. I don't... this one is the thing I got. I am no idea where this came from. I didn't even notice. And this gives the best possible healing. Cool. And best possible stamina. Awesome. I had no idea what this is gonna be and when, but sure. Cool. Excellent. Good. Regenerate 800 health points, huh? 1 for... Not super expensive. Like, watery, sturdy blood samples are not the easiest thing to get, but beyond that, I think we're pretty good with that. Like, I'll do that, sure. Same thing with blood. Why not? The stamina thing, I'm not... Again, watery, brisk blood samples are pretty rare. I have 1 stamina serum if I really, really need one. Also, I am not a fan that they're colored the same as the health serums. That's not helpful. Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's really close. I'm not a fan of that. I find that to be a little weird. Like, why wouldn't they just make it like I don't know, yellow, gray, something? I would accept black. Okay. I was also doing a bit of a thing with my VODs, but it seems to be going fine, so it's cool. Okay.
Done.
Yay! Water! Well, I put the water in the thing. That's good. Cool. Okay, so like, boy, this is big. I mean, Swansea has more dialogue for me, so why not? Again, the story is the biggest drive I want to see through, including the smaller stories, so sure. Let's go. Swansea, hello.
What news, Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
I told you that I did. No, I told you.
Elizabeth now. My. Things are moving quickly. I turn my back for a moment and away you go.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit, then?
Yes. And no. She was en route to the docks, I think. Following a lead concerning your maker.
With a capital M.
I may have found the source of the contagion, Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Okay.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the
Almost?
disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them Icors.
Interesting.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan. Hope for a better tomorrow.
There
I'll
will
come
be
back
one.
later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Right. Uh, du- 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 du.
It's locked, all right.
There was also the attic or whatever. But sure. Oh, wrong door. Or is it? No. Here. But was that also just like a wall and not like an actual interactable door? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, like, does the game really expect me to just like scour the entire district for a box? Is that really what we're doing here? Like, is the game really that? Oh boy. Especially because the box is quite inconspicuous. Like, it wasn't anything special. It was a very basic wooden box. Oh boy. Oh, damn. This might be really, really not fruitful. Which, again, makes this one of the most poorly designed fetch quests in modern video gaming. Like, okay, in this... Well, it could be even worse. They could not even highlight the area at all. But the area is huge. It's just like, okay, look for a box in this entire huge area. Bye. I'm like... Uh-huh. It's just over and over again, just like stuff and stuff where the game just shows that it's just not... There's a novel of Dracula by Bram Stoker on the bench. How fitting. I mean, Ashcroft had a signed copy of one, but...
It's locked, all right.
I might have to resort to Googling, though, because like, I have no idea where to begin with this. Like it's just... The district is really big, and the hospital has three floors to it if we count the stairs, so... Oh, boy. Why would you make it like this? And I'm so desperate for the XP, I have to do it, so... Looking for a box.
I'm so tired. Will this shift never end?
do do do
Sweet girl.
do do do.
Like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Nothing. Nothing. Like, I'm wondering if he would have gotten inside the hospital, but I mean, one can surely walk in freely here, so...
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Now, this would be weird if it was here, but I don't see any. Okay. Oh boy. Like, my patience with this game is, like, worn thin quite a long time ago. Like, the game is not good. It's not, as such, maybe bad, because the level of being a bad game is very, you know... But it's not good. It's so deeply flawed and slapdashly made all around. Come on.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
I've been through the issues I have with this game many times over, I'm sure. Don't need to go over them again right here and now. Okay, and that's not a... Nope. I don't know what to do with this. Like, this is garbage. I have to Google this. Like, what do we... So Vampyr, Journey to the Past. Where is the final thing? Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it like this? Upper right corner of some room. Take the door facing the stairs. Oh boy. I have to... I'm looking at like a game guide from wherever. It's not super good. The pictures are really dark and unhelpful, especially in an indoor area like this. It's and facing the stairs. Are you sure? Because like the door facing the stairs is this one. That doesn't make any sense. So even the guides are like, I don't know. Okay, so I think the pictures were like here. Upper right corner of the room.
It's locked.
I mean, yeah, the game is dark too, but sure, but... Oh, come on. Game, why? Game, why? Game, why? Game, why do you suck so bad? I don't... Like, it... Do I need a different guide? Because the written guide with pictures sucks so hard. For fuck's sake. Oh. performances should be in the room right next to it. The devs moved the chest from where the guides are pointing it into. So for a hot second I thought it was a glitch that the chest is not there where it's supposed to be, but it's apparently here.
It's locked, all right.
How he got here is
It's
a
locked.
completely
It's
different
locked,
question,
all right.
or at least like this is like the ballpark of where it should be. Like it's. Okay, let's read some more. Storage room to the right of Dr. Reed's room on the first floor. When you say the first floor, do you mean the second floor? I'm just reading a comment on like Reddit. Okay, what about this? It better be here. Yeah, Aubrey's Reed's third letter. I mean, honestly, the grammar mistakes make it so I don't care anymore.
My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon. About to be killed. Transformed.
Like, I could read all the notes going forward, but I think we already know what they say. Hello, we can't write English. Grammar sucks, the end. And it's like, it's just gonna be bad. Like, why bother anymore? Okay. Okay, so... Okay, open your father's safe, and again, all the way back to the guides, because fuck this. In the house next to the place you slept for the first time, oh boy, jump on the balcony to enter the building, then open the safe to get your reward. Okay. So in that area. Okay. Man, this is not a good game, guys. Going. Combat, yay! Come on, fall over, so we don't need to. Gotta read a quick thing. Damn. Okay, I mean, I saw some combat. I might as well get the experience points from the enemies. I gotta refocus. I immediately went into a bad mood because this quest is so bad.
That's what you do with ninjas. Fuck its boss.
Come on. Watery, sturdy blood sample. I mean, it'll be good for making serums. Deep breaths. Calm down. Let's not be bitter about this. There are good things in the game, but good God, the game hides them well. Okay. Hi.
Turn around if I were you.
I don't care what you think.
It's a killer.
Yes.
Over there.
Hello.
One of them vermin.
Boom. Did you drop anything? You did. And here. So this door should lead into the peaceful area, and then I can go from... Yep, that's just booth. So just go south. And with a bit of running, we should reach the spot where we can go to the actual Southwark. Here we are. Grab a couple of snacks while we're at this.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
It's tasty, don't complain. Ah, more snacks.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
But it's good.
This is despicable.
Yes. Here we are. Right. Hi. Yes.
Away with you.
Away with you as well. Boom. Done and dusted, as they say. What is the... Right. Ah! The teleport and the loot button are the same button, which does sometimes cause some issues. Not often, but sometimes it does. There we are. Okay, so around here... Let's start making some finds. Yeah, there you go. Got some XP, investigation succeeded, an expensive watch. There's my inheritance. It probably does translate to a bunch of money if I sell it and all, but I wanted the experience, that was the point. Boom. Okay, then we can go back. And basically we are ready to have a nap. Just step out. There's possibly enemies in here's the spot, but if there are, might as well, like, I can fight them. Hi.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them.
Hello. You first. And yeah, I did switch into the fully upgraded dagger. I am unsure if it's better than the stun thing, because the stun thing does give me like more time after the bite and so on, but it is basically a free, almost half, like a free big, well, it gives a really big chunk of blood in one hit when it's fully upgraded, and now it is, so I'm currently... Oh, I see a moving train. I haven't seen a moving train before in this game. I was wondering because I heard the noises at some points, but cool. That gives some life to the city. It really does. Okie dokie. Right, so run back, and if there's a rat again, might as well grab that because I'm not full of blood. And the next thing is basically go all the way back to the nearby to the Aloysius Dawson thing, but have a sleep before that, possibly at Pembroke, because Pembroke is quite close to everything, you know? And Pembroke seems like a likely place to where people might get sick. So it's like a place where I can then start curing people for the next bunch of XP and so on. So that should be good. But yeah, a fast travel system is so sorely needed here. Like, the traversal is... Even if it takes like only 2 minutes to go from place to place, it gets so tedious and it's such a chore. So I think through here... Oh, wait. Maybe. Yeah, okay.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces.
Listen to what the idiot had to say first.
What are you doing wasting bullets, man? They're expensive. Give them to me if you don't want them. I see trash can. There's probably enemies there. Don't care. Just 10 screw and grease. Not bad. Not bad. Do. Just to double check, there's no other unfinished side quests now. Yeah, I possibly haven't found some of them. That's fine, but yeah. And again, I can't cure the lady because I have no idea where she is. And I can cure her the next time around. Because they don't die of a headache overnight. At least not, I haven't seen that happen. Have not seen that happen. Here we are. So yeah, grab a level up sleep in there, and let's keep on going. There we are. Good sleep, yes. Okay. The next level blood barrier is absolutely probably something I should take. I've been meaning to and that's yeah. 3 hits maybe we'll see, but 2 at least seems sensible. I might indeed need to improve the heal. Because my health is already as good as it is. Stamina could be improved still, but not by a lot. So... I do like the cost of it being low, but I don't want it to... Hold on. You trade the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. That's really hard to test. I'm not a big fan of, yeah. Okay, can't take this yet, need level 26. What about Claw? Yeah, greater damage. I can't quite get it though. I could respec because I do not need the Blood Spear. Maybe. Or I could just add stamina. Like, I don't want to respec if I absolutely don't have to wait. 26, give us a minute. How much was this? 4,000. Yeah, not quite yet, no. Okay, there. There. I was not sure if I would take this, but I needed a little bit more to unlock level 27. I'm unsure what the levels do per se, but I do think I maybe take ever so slightly less damage from the enemies, or maybe or something with my level. I'm unsure, but I think that might be what happens. I am not completely sure, but that's what I think, yeah. No one is ill in hospital. No one is ill in the docks. I got it to stable again. And no one is ill in Whitechapel. Right. So in West End, just go find this lady and we'll move from there. Okay. Cool. Quick check that I don't need to do anything here. Because, yeah, I still don't have enough rivets. Again, I could buy one, probably, but... Expensive watch is 2 springs, 3 screws, and 3, exquisitely finely crafted. It's the same as a basic watch, so maybe not the best thing to change into items. I could probably buy 1 rivet, because I kind of need 1 rivet. It's the one thing I can still improve my combat output on, to upgrade the revolvers, like the sight thing, to add a little bit more damage. And I think most of the merchants do sell that stuff, so... Milton!
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Right. Trade.
I'd like wise choice.
Do you sell rivets? No you don't. Damn it. I'm sure the West End dude does, though. I'm almost certain I've seen it. Okay, so just... let's... And Milton saying that, that is true. That it's safer here than anywhere else in the East End. I'm expect. Yeah, there you go. The spawn of the enemies takes a little time, but there they are. while the combat XP is barely kind of like not really worth it to grind, if I see relatively easy enemies, I should be in the habit of killing them. I am always so starved for XP. I should. I realize it's barely worth it, like, or not actually worth it, like 5 XP per. Whereas like healing a person is, I believe, 25. Finding a hint can be anything from 15 to quite a lot, but if I see simple enemies, I should probably just do them in. $10 XP for that is not a terrible deal. Like, I'd love it that it would give more XP per, like, based on how difficult the fights are, but no. Can't have everything, can we? Okay. Yeah, so the dude with the rivets. Hi.
Did you hear me? Weapons ready. Stand one. Fuck his
Yeah, F-bombs though. Yeah, that's 10 XP, but while one of them died in one hit, I think that was a weird encounter. I don't think he was supposed to die in one hit, or at least the game should have still given me the XP if it was a normal enemy and died in one hit. I don't. Yeah, that's an scripted encounter of 5 XP, not worth it. I don't care.
This is despicable.
Here we are. Oh. There we are. Okay. So where does the lady go to is my question. Because we can at least have a conversation with her. With luck, that leads to... Hi. This one too.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura, in a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed, still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
I see.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
Right.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
There we are.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Interesting.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed.
I may have.
Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Can you change?
Ah.
And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
Again, when I guess wrong, it's gonna fail the hint. There's nothing I can do about it. And in any of these three would be fine, but if I guess wrong, I'll fail the hint. Or at least there's a good chance that this is one of those things. Fuck it.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol
Men
the West
and
End every
woman.
night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
Again, I guessed right this time around. But being nice is not always the answer, not even close. I've tried and sometimes it's failed. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, at least we got the XP out of this one, and then maybe...
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson, by any chance?
Well, I've never met the man personally, but I invested money in some of his companies when I came to London. A brilliant businessman.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I don't know. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes. Astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I already have the... so...
Cygnus. The constellation that was supposed to protect Mary.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
I see. Cool. So that should be everything then.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
220 XP for that kind of conversation. Not bad. It was interesting and I got some XP from it. That's good. Okay, so yeah, we're looking for the Louise something. I have no idea where she, like, surfaces. Oh, there we are. Hi!
Good evening, Miss Teasdale.
Hi.
How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him.
Oh.
I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
I think he wanted to make you a vampire instead, but... you know.
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
But we have dialogue to do, lady. I can't just walk away now. We just have dialogue to do.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Never heard of him.
Really? He's very well known in London, throughout the country even.
He a big shot or something? Never interested in politics myself. All words and no action.
Well, unless the action is, you know, just consolidate more power to themselves by means of corruption, which is how quite a few of the politicians do these days, unfortunately. Not all of them, but quite a few.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Why?
You're fired.
No, it's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
Okay, what's the plan?
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
He's, oh boy. I mean, he hasn't, he's like the most incompetent one. You'll get yourself either killed or wasting your time.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
Yeah, about that. Have you seen my fangs or, like, my face or my eyes or, like, you know... Just saying that I'm not just a doctor, unfortunately.
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
I see.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. He kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Well, since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but I...
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
Okay. I mean, that was a funny moment. I'll give it that, you know.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful.
Funny moment is
Until
funny.
we meet again.
Why can't I forgive you, Father?
I thought you just had forgiven, but oh well. Okay. So, right, rivet guy, rivets, rivets. Hi, you. Sell me one rivet.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I may have a look at your good...
I was so sure I saw one. Huh. I don't want to run all the way to the southern docks to get, because there was one, I'm sure. Damn. Okay. Well, I'll find one somewhere, I'm sure, but still. Boo. Okay. So just go straight up, do the fights that happen in the way, and move forward. Hi.
See them fancy clothes?
See them fancy clothes that are about to be the last thing you see. Yes. Thank you. Again, sometimes it does that weird extra attack. Like, it commits into an input that I did a few seconds ago. It's so weird how it only sometimes does that when the stamina is drained, probably. I don't know, it's very strange. Don't lock on into the dude who's up through the roof. Come on now. Come on now, game. And no, I'm not letting you go either. I'll just teleport. Teleport. There.
There's one of them. Watch
Yes.
yourselves.
Watch yourself. There.
Need to die, vermin.
Hi. Boom. Here we go. So yeah, I need to find either just rivets or a rivet or a silver mirror is also something that works, because that can be disassembled into rivets. Okay, so yeah, I still have no idea where the daughter of that one shopkeeper is. That's one that keeps on. Oh! Hi! Hi!
Good morning, Dr. Reed. I am.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Okay.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Healthy.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
I can attest to that.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Yes, that is true.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
I wonder too.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman.
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Oh, come on now. Okay.
Goodbye, Carol.
That's all I can do here.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
Good morning.
Can I talk to you about
Good evening, Miss.
You know.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
May I look at...
It's always a...
Do you sell rivet? Yes, she sells. Yeah, I thought I saw a rivet. Yeah, that's the one. Boom. Wait, I can't.
I am.
Another thing I sometimes find problematic with this dialogue in the game is you keep on encountering these really messed up things, and you can't really comment on them oftentimes at all. Like, okay, are you a serial killer? Yes, I am. And then you just leave, and I'm like, oh, you can't make any difference into. It's so weird. Like it's odd. It's so odd. Like it's like you completely lack agency to the stories of these people you're supposedly, like, you know, making some sort of a difference in this world, but you can't do anything to, like, solve the issues these people have or help in solving them or change anyone's mind on stuff. It's so weird. Like you just observe, oh, well, there is a person who is... Oh, come on.
I cannot enter.
I am glad.
I literally could have entered, but the game was like, nah. So I just wait here. Oh, there's someone unknown built in the... Yes. Oh, aha. There we are. And the unknown is the final person I've been looking for in this district, so...
We should be far from town already.
All right. But where would we go?
Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here.
And what is that, by the way?
A safer place? A less strange place?
And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive.
Come on. Don't nod.
For now, yes. But for how long?
If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already.
All right.
But where would we go?
I don't know. Okay, so can we talk about this? Hi.
Good evening, Mr. How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird. All I want to do is leave. What's wrong with that?
Well, you wait for nothing in the night.
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad, and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men kill each other, while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Both can be disastrous, and a combination of the two merely increases their potency.
And what if they were just a sign of worse disasters to come? Something of biblical proportions, I wonder.
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong. The world has to be meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
Right.
Goodbye, Mr.
And then you.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
Maybe.
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
You know, or you want the world to obey such rules?
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines?
If you finally manage to leave London, where do you intend to go?
A happy place, that's for sure. A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist. There are never any guarantees that tomorrow will be a better day.
That would mean I have no hope left. And I just can't accept such a conclusion.
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
What a weird, like, character storyline that doesn't go anywhere.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Like, after all of that, like, you know, learning about them through a lot of stuff and eavesdropping and everything, all we know is they're waiting for something that might not even be anyone. It's just like a... And then they want to leave for unspecified reasons of, I'm afraid, dooper dooper dooper, or don't like it here, dooper dooper dooper. And then we just went nowhere with this. Ugh. I don't. Well, now I have the rivets to make the gun upgrade, so let's do that. Right, so gun. So add 5 stun points or increase rate of fire. Stun points is if like rate of fire. I care about what each bullet does, not about how fast it shoots. Right. There's still the dude in the with the turban. and glasses.
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Oh.
Please, sir. I can't let you through.
Right. I think I... Okay, so Carol Price and Albright. These two. I have no idea how to reach the Well, this is at least going down, so... What? Pressure plates. Okay. Hello. Crime of lost knowledge. Again, we've been through this. The grammar sucks, not worth reading. That's all there is to that.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise.
I'm
really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
True story.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Okie dokie.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
I see.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
How much money do I have? Is there a good screen to look how much money I have? Oh, there you go. So sorry, I just missed it, like 9:30. Ah, yeah, sure, let's go.
Here is the money.
The sorceress. A heart-shaped trap built to entangle a loved one. Mirrors on every wall to see her own reflection constantly.
Oh. Okay. So I can like... Okay, try one more.
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan.
Here is the money.
Love. Pure and unseen. Untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it. Without daring to admit it.
Okay, that didn't give anything though.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely... A red river, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun.
I think
So
that
many
one
signs.
hint was about the two gay people in the Pembroke hospital district, but I failed the hint, so... It's a way to pay for unlocking hints, but even that is slapdash and doesn't always work. So, again, they started a cool mechanic that would help you, like, maybe regain the hints you've lost, and then it was like, nope, actually, nope. Fuck. Again, really cool idea, I was so hopeful, and then they fuck it up, as they've done in almost every single choice in this game. It's amazing. I paid 150 for nothing. 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 Like, why does this game always just keep on showing new ways to mess up a good idea? Fuck. Okay. Can I talk to you about any new stuff now, though? You first, though.
Good
Lady?
morning.
Good evening.
My mother...
Is it true you often hurt yourself, Carol?
Yes, it's true. I try to behave, I really do. But one way or another, I always end up injured or wounded. I'm so stupid.
Why would you be stupid?
It's like I can't help getting under my mother's feet. That's how I end up being pushed, cut, or burned. You see, I'm a stupid girl, really.
When exactly do these accidents happen?
Ever since I was little. That's why I need to stay with Mum. I'm not capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, I see what's going on. That's messed up. But again, I can't change any of this. I can talk to them about it, like, hi.
I am sorry, I
Like,
can't help
like,
myself.
I am glad.
like, hi, are you hurting your own daughter to keep her
I hope you can
here
stay a little longer
and
this time.
destroy her mind while doing it? And she's like, yes? And I'm like, okay, then goodbye, and then I leave. Like, I can't change anything about this. Fuck.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can go.
Tell me, Carolyn, do you often wound or hurt your daughter by mistake?
No. I always thought it was Carol's clumsiness that caused these incidents. Maybe it's a family trait, Doctor.
You really believe it's just bad luck and being clumsy, then?
Of course, Doctor. What else could it be? I have nothing to hide.
Oh, you do.
You are responsible for your daughter's many injuries and scars, Carolyn. You brutalize her, don't you?
How could I abuse my own flesh and blood?
She's supposed to have to tell the truth, though. This is like, yeah, if she believes the bullshit she's saying, still.
This is nonsense. It would be like hurting myself.
You really believe you've done nothing wrong, don't you? How long has this been going on for? I should have seen it when you were my patient.
Seen what? Child abuse? Are you mad, Dr. Reed? I dedicated my whole life to my precious Carol. She is a part of me.
Yes. Even her name is just a part of yours. This is a terrible tragedy. Something of an unknown disorder. My God. Abuse that comes from overwhelming love.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How dare you say something like that? What kind of a monster do you think I am?
A messed up one.
Speak to me, Carolyn. Why do you behave like this? How does it make you feel to hurt Carol before cajoling her?
I don't know. It makes me feel good to take care of my daughter. I need to feel useful. No one ever takes care of me. I need someone to take care of me.
Do you realize Carol is a person? Not a toy. Not a doll. The poor girl would put her hand in a flame to please you. You are both trapped in this toxic relationship.
Carol and I are perfectly happy. Leave us be. How stupid I was to believe you could be a suitable husband.
You're a threat to Carol, and no child should feel unsafe in the presence of their parents.
No, Dr. Reed. You are the threat. You are threatening to separate a mother from her only daughter, from the meaning of her life.
And again, I can't do anything about situation. I make a choice, I talk about stuff, I learn the truth, can't do anything. The quest line never becomes an actual quest line. This is so...
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
It's so it's like so not satisfying. Like, it's a really messed up thing to find out, and then you can't do anything by. Nothing gets resolved by. It's like,
You need to understand you are in danger, Carol. Your mother is responsible for all your injuries.
That's a lie. She has always taken good care of me. She only gets irritated when I get under her feet. It's my fault. My mum loves me so much.
Yes, Carol. Your mother believes she loves you as much as you're convinced she loves you. But you are both trapped in a toxic relationship that puts you in danger.
What are you saying? That she lied to me all these years? That she wants me to be miserable? My mother has dedicated her life to my safety.
Your mother is terribly sick, Carol. She suffers from one of the most sadistic attitudes I've ever encountered, and tortures you with a twisted sense of love.
No, my mum loves me and only wants the best for me. It's my fault if I can never do anything right. She deserved a better girl than me.
There. I even guessed right, as in got the hint from that, but can't do anything. I uncovered the whole truth and nothing gets resolved by.
Goodbye, Carol.
Again, excellent examples of how this game constantly messes up everything it tries to do right, except for the music, atmosphere, visual style, and that's it. Like, the story is so poorly implemented in the big ways and the small ways, it's just like... How do you do it like this? Okay, we have a notebook to find from there, apparently. Huh, okay. Well, it's not far, so we can turn around and go. Again, start for XP, so... like I've been trying to hold on to a good attitude with this game, but it's at some point one has to accept that it is really, this is a very, very poorly made video game. Like all the time, the implementation of the ideas is just not even falling short, it's just deeply, deeply just misguided and bad. It's so weird. And the mistakes are like super confusing, like how do you make all of them? Like I would somehow just feel like you know how like video game design 101, like when you implement a quest or create a storyline or a quest line in a video game, then that storyline then had some sort of a resolution, right? Like that would somehow be like the page 1, chapter 1 of how to do video game storyline, right? And all this game does is just like introduces a storyline and just does nothing with it. It's just like, and here is this messed up story you uncover a bit by bit and bye. Uh-huh. But surely there's like imagine every RPG you've ever played, every story game you've ever played, there's a side quest where you do a thing and then the side quest is like resolved and okay, this is the end of it, and then and this game is like, okay, here is this side story thing, you do all this work to uncover what it is and nothing is resolved by. What? How? Like, imagine if in Witcher 3, you find the tracks of the monster in a contract or something, and then you're just like, okay, I have found the tracks, and you follow the tracks, and you go like deeper into the woods for the tracks, and you find all the messed up things the monster has been doing, and then you just like, okay, and then you find like some extra messed up person on top who's doing something with or to or whatever about the monster, and then okay, and then you move forward, and then just like, and then just after a bit you're like, but then the monster is wherever, I can't do anything about this situation, nothing will be resolved, and then I just go away. Like, what? What? That's what this game does in all of these. I don't get it. Why?
I will return at a more convenient time.
Learn where the notebook stolen from Usher's also, but yeah. Away with you two! And somehow that didn't hit. The game glitched out on me. Cool. Or maybe they can block it, which I call even more bullshit on. Both are terrible things. Fuck. I had that happen once before in my grinding of XP, that the monster just like, oh, doesn't react, and it's just like, okay. Do I need to Google this quest as well? Because unless you drop a note that tells me where it is, I'm out of ideas. I would like to point out that that shotgun blast was exactly almost 180 degrees away from my direction. It still somehow hit. Thanks, game. Cool. Like, he pointed it literally away from me and I got hit. Good. Okay, I give up. I gotta Google this because the game sucks again. So, the quest name is... I went to the place, I checked it out, nothing there. So, it's probably inside the theater, which I can't return to because the game sucks. So, let's see. Let's see if I'm right about that. Side quest. Notebook. Yes, the notebook is located in the Guard of Priven's new headquarters, the Theater of Doris Fletcher. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why would you do that? I can't get in there. The game is bad. Okay, it actually is. I'm giving up on the notion of even thinking otherwise. It's a bad game. Every single goddamn choice just fuck you, game. Why? Why? Oh. Oh. Okay, enter Dawson's mansion wherever the hell that is. I don't know. Good God, this game is bad. Okie dokie. I don't know what to say about this anymore. Every single tiny moment is so deeply nonsense and badly designed. Like they made a bad game on top of a really cool looking area. That's what they made here, and it's okay, so is this the manor? Or is that just like a mausoleum of what something? I'm confused because usually the game points me into the area with the go here thing. But this time it doesn't. How am I supposed to know where the fuck is Aloysius Dawson's mansion, huh? Is it just something I should just divine from just because that's how the game wants me to think? No directions, no nothing, just like, oh, lol, go into the mansion. Cool. Okay, give us a quick check. Lord Redgrave, where Dawson Rich's man is prepared. Mansion near Temple Church. Okay, Temple Church is what exactly? Like, I could assume Temple Church is this, but why not make a waypoint to it? What's wrong with you, video game? You made a waypoint to every single other main quest in the game. Why not this one? Why? Hi. Have good sleeps. Oh boy.
Stop right now!
Hi.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Again, committed into an attack that happened like 5 seconds later. Why do you sometimes do that? Door? No? Okay. Door? No? Okay. Door? No? Okay. Door? Yes? Cool. Okay, but I do need a bathroom break though, and I got a feeling it'll be a lengthy scene when I get into the manor, whatever happens. So I should probably call the YouTube recording here and then continue in the next one. And I am sorry if my attitude is like not fun to watch, but I've been trying to like this game, and I was liking it at first, and then it just keeps on dropping, and it keeps on dropping, and it keeps on dropping, and it just like I've been playing this game for so long, and it just keeps like it constantly makes new bafflingly bad mistakes and choices and design choices, and it's such a mess, man. And it's like most of the choices are like baffling, like not even incompetent in terms of like say the combat is incompetent. That's fine. But like many of the other ones are like, why would you do this? It's not about not being able to code. It's about making a horrible decision. Like why? Like the failed hints with the blind guesses. Like the okay, this side quest is now in this place you can't go into. I just, why would you? I can't. I'll keep on going. I feel like I have to finish this game, but yeah. Need a quick bathroom break. BRB, a couple of hot minutes. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you have still enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would truly, really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again next time.